Hello everyone, how is everyone today? We are now beginning to stream. We, send this in a few group chats. Not that one. Here, I'll do this too. Yeah. Alright. Howdy, howdy everyone. We are going to be streaming tonight the Iowa Caucuses. There you go. That should be good. Oh man, I am excited for tonight. We are going to be streaming the Iowa Caucuses. That is right. Oh my god. I don't think New York Times has a dark mode. The first results will come in roughly 14 minutes, although those will be entrance polls, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be way off. I will remove that for now. So, let's begin. Sorry, I needed a sip of my drink. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be watching the Iowa Caucus's results. Of course, featuring Donald J. Trump, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, and the other guys who don't matter. We'll be mostly using the New York Times today. They said they have brought back their needle, by the way. The needle returns for Iowa Caucus with a twist. So not only, I guess, because they already know this is really a battle for second place. Peter says, nice to be here. Well, welcome. But they also have a live election model looking to who's going to see second place. Because let's be frank, the second polls close, it'll probably be already Donald Trump will win first place. But, well, I'm going to say you never know, but you never know. Stuff going on here on Twitter. Delete that. Anyway, so here we have, before we get this going, here on AP, they have some information. We have our Iowa voting preferences and priorities. So currently, they have it, it's slightly male dominant. Okay, where's this from? There you go. Slightly male dominant, 54% male. Some of the interesting things to check would probably be continue supporting the war aid. This is at 41% compared to 58%. That probably hurts Nikki Haley a decent amount. I can look at the other stuff. Support for continuing to aid Israel, 65-34. It's I'd say pretty typical now. Age is something I really wanted to know. So 14% are 18 to 29, with the actual majority being 45 to 64. I'm pretty sure it's a cold day there. Do Iowa weather. There's no weather thing. Weather channel. Let's see. Yeah, like -12 Monday night. It's pretty cold. They got a wind chill warning. Yo, Sith Builder. Hey, man. Currently looking at the weather in Iowa City. It's cold down there, or up there, rather. Checking out what AP has this little voter preferences and priority stuff, and as I was saying, it's predominantly 45 to 64. The 65 plus at 31%. I think 18 to 29 being 14% is pretty good for them. Race. Oh, who would have guessed Iowa's basically all white? Shocker. Community type. It's been cold across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Yeah, I have a friend who he also lives in Tennessee actually, and he said it's cold there. So I think it's cold everywhere in America except Florida. So Voters by community type. It's 63% small town / rural. That's really good for Trump, probably. And only 13% urban. I don't know what this is in relation to Iowa's actual population, but that's probably rightish. Support for building a wall along the border. I found Asa and Chris Christie's voters over here, 13%. Sad and woke. If any of the audio is wrong, let me know. 62% don't believe that Joe Biden was elected legitimately. So overall, seems to be a pretty typical MAGA crowd for Iowa, which we should be seeing the first results kind of in about 9 minutes. I think these are the entrance polls, which don't really count as like real ones. 62% of the candidate, or of the voters, excuse me, consider themselves to be part of the Make America Great Again movement. Once again, probably, well, you gotta wonder. I mean, almost every Nikki Haley voter's probably in there. I don't know how many of DeSantis voters would be there, because DeSantis kind of has a weird coalition going on. But who knows? You know, who are the true patriots that are in this category but vote for Trump? Support increased funding for the police, 8712. Yeah, overall, you're a no. Fair enough. Support for expanding U.S. fuels. That's kind of weird. Weird to look at that. Support for raising the age of Social Security all the way to 70. 76% say no. So, this is Nikki Haley saying we got to raise Social Security. Not great numbers for her. I kind of want to see banning abortion after 15 weeks is 70%. Banning abortion after 6 weeks, 63%. Overall, pretty interesting stuff here. Sorry. It's predominantly, so it's slightly male dominated. Probably 45 to 64. Definitely white. Predominantly white with no college degree. Once again, another benefit for Trump here, probably. Voters by ideology. 71% consider themselves conservative. 24% consider themselves moderate. Interesting. I really like this thing from AP, the Associated Press. All right. 45% of them are white, born again, or evangelical. Assuming the Bob Vanderplate's endorsement has any effects, this would be the only good thing for Ron. But yeah, as a Sith Builder says, all of these stats here would indicate a decent night for Trump. Oh. Let's see what's happening here. Exit polls don't look great. 54% being very conservative is interesting. Yeah, it looks like Yi on at Right Wing Populism was looking at the same things, and these are pretty bad for Nikki Haley. Poor Nikki Haley. Bird brain Haley. So sad. So, my prediction, if we go to my Twitter account, which you should totally follow me if you somehow don't. My prediction, let's find it. So I have Trump at 50. I actually have Haley in second at 21 and Ron at 20.5. Vivek at like 7. I have these toss up, but with the way these polls are working, I don't know. I even said here, like, it's a toss up for second place. with a Nikki Haley fan. Sith Builder. Sith Builder, will you vote for Trump if he wins and is the nominee? Are you a patriot like that? 5 more minutes until the first stuff is another exit poll. I don't know who did this one, but 54% conservative, 3% liberal. So this is sure, yeah. So this is 5% liberal. This is 3%, 9% moderate compared to 24% moderate. Big break on moderate, but I would imagine a lot of those you'd support anyone but Vivek. Fair enough. I'd imagine the main cause of difference is there's a lot of moderates here who would rather just call themselves somewhat conservatives. Let's see. Trying to see if anything interesting is happening on Twitter. While we wait 4 more minutes until this should start filling up. I've never covered a caucus. Last time there was a caucus, I was I would have been 14, so I don't even know how they report nowadays. So, yeah. I'd imagine probably the Royals get here. I wonder if John Bolton gets a percent if he's on the ballot. I don't think he's on the ballot. I think these are the ones on the ballot. So we have Donald J. Trump, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek, I hate saying his last name, Chris Christie, Hutchinson, and Binkley is still here somehow. I mean, shout out to Ryan Binkley for having a dream to win as president and probably getting, like, I don't know, 200 votes? You know what, let's say 200 votes. I'll tweet. Calling it right now. Ryan gets 200 votes. There we go. Now we have proof if I get it right. So, in roughly minute 40, they will begin their caucusing. Something I have never done. I don't know if anyone in chat's ever done it. It's probably fun or awful. It's one of the two. Yeah, we're kind of just waiting. Of course, I have a Discord message from somewhere, and I don't even know what tab it is on. Alright. We'll ignore it. If it pops up again, then I'll deal with it. Haley has a guaranteed 12%. This is the moderates and the liberals. I actually think Trump could probably win quite a few self-identified moderates, even in the caucuses. Because that's how it is. I think we looked at everything here, yeah. Although I gotta say, this is pretty... No, I think this shows a lot of the changing ways of the GOP from a physically conservative to kind of a physically more conservative moderate party, depending on what they want to do. As support for raising the age for the full Social Security benefits going from 67 to 70 is massively opposed, which is something Nikki Haley did a bunch. She was constantly talking about it. Oh, hey, I figured out which one it was. Figured out which one it was. Alright, boys. The caucusing has started in Iowa. So I believe that means they will now be talking to each other and bickering with each other, and that should be fun for them. I don't know where it was. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where was it? I have no idea where it was. Yes, here it is. Here, Redline Politics tweets that the most important issue for the Republican caucus members is immigration, economy, then it's abortion, then it's foreign policy. And immigration being the number one issue, that plays really strong for, I would say, both Ron and Trump. And economy being number one, that's number one for 36% of the people. That's a really strong play for Trump. Yeah, think about it. I mean, Trump's 2019 economy, please bring me back. You know, I liked when cereal was cheap. I'm sure you guys did too. Anyone here enjoy cereal? I like the frosted mini wheats. They're easily my favorite ones. All right. This is probably going to take a while for either of these to get anything. I don't think the Democrats during the caucus, right? They skipped it and they're putting South Carolina first, even between the caucuses and everything. So Calabas says that NBC said that Trump likely stays in the lead all night, probably. So I gotta agree. Over here, the guy who caucused in the 2020 Dems caucus says he was debating between Nikki and Vivek, was undecided, considered Vivek very strongly, and decided within the last days to vote for Haley. Says he voted for Trump in 2020. That that certainly is interesting, to go from working at the Democrat caucuses to then, I guess, ending up with Haley makes more sense than ending up with Vivek. Patriotic Crow has Trump breaking nearly 60%. I gotta say, I think that's too high. I actually have a list. We check my Twitter. Okay. So here I have in order for a candidate to overperform my Peter says that peanut butter Captain Crunch is his favorite cereal. I respect that. But over here, if a candidate wants to overperform my expectations of them, they need to do one of those. Trump would have to break around 53%. That would be incredibly impressive. Ron would have to get somewhere around 25% or be in a very clear second place. Either one is fine. Nikki Haley being in a solid second place, being above Ron by like 3 points or more, I think that would blow my expectations out of the wall with her. If Vivek breaks 10%, that would be extraordinary for him, I think, especially after last couple of days he kind of got reamed by Trump. And then Hutchinson being just remembered at all would be a victory for Hutchinson. So NBC has a graphic where early leaders Trump and DeSantis and Haley fighting for second, which that they are. So I think we get our first stuff, honestly, in about an hour. But I'm not sure. A lot of jokes about Hutchinson winning. I respect those jokes. I like them. They're fun. Did do a rally today when he mentioned both Kane and Undertaker in I think today's rally. That was pretty cool of him. Kane, of course, is the Knox County mayor, I want to say. But I'm not positive. We will see. We are waiting for the results. I want to thank everyone here for choosing me as their, everyone choosing me as their source of the Iowa caucuses. Nothing yet on the website, so it might take a while. Hundreds of voters must appear in person and be registered with the party. Typically, voters, if the results are rallied, again. So, in 2016, the first precincts began reporting results somewhere at about 8:30. All results were in by midnight the following day. We are not staying that late. I will be honest with you. I'm sure you can all appreciate that. Let's see. Are you part of the MAGA movement? Yes. 78% for Trump, 10% for DeSantis, 9% for Ramaswamy, 3% of Haley voters. So if we do that math roughly. Oh, wait. We got stuff. All right. Votes by gender. It looks like Trump actually does slightly better with women, and Haley does better with men? Huh. Fair enough. Alright. Here we are. We got some stuff. Alright. Amongst the 18 to 29 category, here, actually, just so we don't miss when the first results come up, yeah, there you go. We'll put those there. That should be good. All right, let's get this. Actually, let me quickly tweet about this. Reading exit poll or entrance polls. Come and join. Based. There you go. That's how you get the people in. All right. So anyway, in the 18 to 29 group, we have Trump, Ramaswamy, Haley, and then DeSantis. That is brutal for DeSantis to be in last place. Well, not last, but I don't know if we can count Christine Hutchinson here. That shows that DeSantis is not hip with the kids, as we say. DeSantis also coming behind in DeSantis also coming behind in 30 to 44 age group behind Haley. That's really bad. He's even behind, actually behind Haley in all of these. Oh my god. I think DeSantis might lose this, like straight up. Well, straight up lose and get third place. That is brutal for him to be that far behind. Let's see, race. Yeah. Oh, look, Haley once again winning this. This is bad for DeSantis. Okay. Haley, of course, wins the college educated votes over DeSantis and isn't that far away from Trump. But she gets stomped in the non-college educated votes. Tied with DeSantis. Wow. 1 second. Of these entrance polls look bad. Not gonna lie. We got ideology. All right. Not enough liberals showed up, but moderates. Haley crushes it with moderates, but Trump double crushes it with conservatives. That makes sense. Ramaswamy actually does about even between moderates and conservatives. Community type. Let's see. Haley Haley's winning in both suburban and urban areas, and it's tied in rural with DeSantis. Ramaswamy does best with urban voters. So we're kind of beginning to see the ideas of their coalitions. You know, you have like a younger kid from the city supporting Ramaswamy. All right, yeah. See, it don't matter. Trump is crushing it here. Among both religions. All right. This is what I want to see. Some of these. All right. Was Biden elected? Haley crushes it, and this is probably Trump's worst performing group. But then again, he crushes it here. So that's good for him. All right. Do you consider yourself part of the MAGA movement? The yeses, 77% of them are for Trump, and even amongst the no, there's 14%, but it's predominantly Haley voters. Fascinating. Support funding for the police. Man. Support producing fuels. The oppose, of course, go with Haley. Huh, this is kind of crazy. Sorry. Supporting, fighting Hamas. Trump actually wins the opposed group. I want to see the Ukraine people. It's a tie between Haley and Trump. And over here, Trump overwhelmingly is bad. All right, supporting the age for Social Security. This should be Trump still wins that group. Wow. That's crazy. He still wins that group. Nothing's happened yet. Should be getting our first results in a few minutes. Support for building a wall. Trump wins that group. Haley wins the liberal position. All right, 15 weeks of pregnancy. DeSantis finally picks up a win over Haley. It's been a while. Man, and then banning. Yeah. I gotta say, it's I mean, some of these are kind of shocking. I mean, I want to go back to this age group where Ramaswamy beats both Haley and DeSantis, and then DeSantis losing every single age group. That's kind of crazy bad, I think. Like, really, really bad. I'm not sure if DeSantis wins second place, but we'll see. We will see. Let's go ahead. Check back on Twitter. Trump is leading with the evangelical Christian vote, 55%. DeSantis at 24%. Haley at 12%. According to the CNN entrance poll. I think these are entrance polls. Yes. So, the interesting thing here is that Trump, Ron DeSantis spent a lot of money and or naturally earned the Bob Vanderplate endorsement. Bob Vanderplate is a pastor in Iowa who has historically always supported the candidate who ends up winning Iowa. He supported Ted Cruz, Ted Cruz in 16, Santorum in 12, Romney in 08. I want to say off the top of my head, I could be very wrong. But this year he went with DeSantis, and I think Trump's going to be the man who breaks his winning streak. Blah, blah, blah. Amongst independents, Donald Trump getting 47% of the vote, Haley getting 20%, Ramaswamy getting 19%, and DeSantis getting 14%. Ouch. I think in this scenario, I would rather be Haley than Ron, but you never know. Let's go back to the top, see if anyone else is, George Santos, former, Republican congressman for, what's it called? New York 3, right? I think it's New York 3, guys. He has Trump almost at 60%, Haley at 25%, DeSantis at 15%. So we will have to see if he's right. You never know. Ronnie Jackson, I have seen that. I know who he is. He, congressman for Texas 13. He, is currently caucusing. The Young Conservative Coalition seems to endorse Donald Trump. Charlie Kirk is doing that. Right now, before we do this, Donald Trump currently has the endorsements of 9 governors, 24 senators, and 117 representatives. Haley seems to be winning the white race on the entrance polls, and I gotta say, it's looking like Nikki Haley's probably gonna come away with the vote. Which age group do you belong to? Yeah. The big ticket says youth is actually more right wing than the older generations. That is shocking, to be honest. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, like, Vivek Ramaswamy and his appeal to the his appeal to, like, the youth is actually very high, with his whole, like, you know, we want to go ahead and help with the national identity. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm trying to load up like a tab. Here we have another Fox News voter analyst. Nothing yet. First-time caucus goers are going for Trump, Haley, then Ramaswamy, then DeSantis. I have got to say, DeSantis is not having a good night, I feel like. I could be wrong. You never know. You never know. But it's not looking amazing for DeSantis. I do want to state, I do have a Ron DeSantis video. I will be making a, I'm not going to claim it's an autopsy yet, but I am going to be making an autopsy video on his 2024 campaign and how it fizzled out. And we are also going to see, I also have my next constitutional, U.S. Constitution explained video. I'm working on it, researching it right now. That'll be a very fun one for everyone to enjoy. Trump is apparently leading Haley in college graduates by 2%, according to, I think he's watching CNN. President Trump is winning. Blah, 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 blah. Nate Silver says Trump is ahead by about 30 points in Iowa polls. I think the expectation game is dumb. Winning by, say, 23 would be plenty. It would imply that he's strongly on track for nomination. You get to less than 20, then maybe it's a story, because there's something polls are missing. Nate Silver, of course, former correspondent who worked at the 538 website. First time caucus goes. The Kentucky Connoisseur says hashtag Trump Burgum 2024 will save America with a good, flourishing, and lively country again. I gotta say, I really like Burgum. Burgum gave me $20, and I really respected that. Blah blah blah. Please on board, count them. Patriotic Crow. So it should be about 10-ish more minutes. We we are gonna get results. So I gotta say, here, let's go back to this identification here. Yeah, so over here, actually, the Associated Press's exit polls have Trump winning the evangelical vote by white born again or evangelical vote by 40%, not 30. So, you know, bit of a disparage from the other guys, but you know, we'll see. Oh, apparently some people are seeing results. I am not. Why? Why am I not seeing them? Is it on Associated Press? Oh, yes. Okay, Associated Press officially has, what's that? 50, 60, 68 votes counted in the county of Des Moines, in which Donald Trump takes a 80% lead as we start the night. This is good. This is good. I don't know what any of these are. All right. Oh, you know what? I can tweet quick about this. Votes come in. Why don't you join? Lower this just a little. All right. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Oh, more votes have come in so far. All the way from Lyon County. Trump picking up 72%. Ron DeSantis in second in Lyon. Ron DeSantis second in Des Moines. There's a Des Moines County and a Des Moines City? What? Alright, alright. I'm sick of Iowa. A bunch of nerds. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, okay, there we go. We finally have stuff here on, have stuff on Associated, or on this. So, right now, oh, wait, we also have reports from, oh boy, Keokuk? I don't know how you pronounce that. We have reports from another Iowa county. Trump currently picking up 28% of the less than 1% votes. Trump with a commanding a lot. Ryan, wait a minute. I need a screenshot of this. I need a screenshot of that. Sorry. I had to. Alright, I gotta tweet that. Sorry, guys. Alright. Yeah, so if it isn't obvious already, it's looking like Donald Trump will win the Iowa Caucus. It's a very solid start, but you know, we'll hold on. We'll see what is happening. Let's go back over here. Let's go check Twitter. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep the county results. Oh, you know what? I don't think this website's updated. There we go. Okay. If I do that, we should be good. Actually, let me do this. Okay. That's all I need. Alright, sorry. I was fixing stuff here. We are up to 4 counties. Hancock County has come in. Hutchinson still has 0 voters. That's pretty funny, to be honest. Trump is taking that commanding lead, and he is enjoying it. Peter says, win bigly, and I gotta agree. It's looking very big. Another little batch came in. Oh, the first votes from Polk County coming in. Polk County will be very big, I think. So let's see. Currently, Vivek's in second place, or well, correction, in third place in a couple places. Ron still in second everywhere. Now, one thing Ron does have going for him is he has a ridiculously good ground game that he did spend months and months and months working on. Machiavellian realist asks what my prediction was. My personal prediction, I should bookmark this, is I have Trump at 50%, Haley at 21, Ron at like 20.5, Vivek at 7. I also did state, however, though, I actually have like toss up for second place. I just put Haley ahead. The entrance polls probably would suggest a like a Haley win or a Haley second place. Like she's winning in every age category. But who knows how that's going to work out, you know? Let's see. I think New York Times. Oh, another batch dropped in from... I don't know where that dropped in. Trump's still with a commanding lead. All right, so their current forecast. Hutchinson anywhere from 1 to... Oh, hey, this is actually... Their current forecast is incredibly similar to my prediction. So if I could get this like right on the money, that'd be golden. In fact, I did 2 forecasts. Let's not forget, I did my first forecast where it was just numbers. I also did what it would take for each candidate to overperform my expectations. I have, if Trump breaks 53%, he overperforms, in my opinion. If Ron gets a very clear second place, probably around 25%, he would overperform. If Haley gets a solid second place, like 3 or more points above Ron, she overperforms. If Vivek breaks 10%, he overperformed. Yo, what's up, Crack Beaver? We are checking out the results. So currently, it's looking like a very strong Trump win. The live forecast is putting Trump anywhere from 39 to 65, Haley 12 to 33, DeSantis 9 to 30, Vivek 1 to 18, Hutchinson 0 to 2. So we will have to see how this goes. Right now, here on New York Times, they actually switched their needle. Normally their needle is meant to determine who's in first place, but because everyone and their mother knows how to read an election, they actually have it. So I'm sorry about that. So they actually have it. So it's determining who is in second place. Right now, it's tilting Haley with a 62% chance. So this is very interesting. So, over the past couple of weeks, we have been seeing Haley and Ron DeSantis. Ron's been trying to stay above water faster than he is sinking, and Haley was gaining momentum for quite a while now. So, you know, gotta say, I think Haley is in a pretty good spot. Live stream and see the results come in live. I know I don't have to say live twice, but I'm gonna say live twice. How do I get a link to my thing? That is how you do it. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Boom. We can go back to checking out the Iowa results. So currently, Ron DeSantis is leading a county. Congrats, Ron. This will be probably the only county you lead ever. But Ron DeSantis currently winning Johnson County. So that should be... Actually, Trump is doing terrible. Johnson County, I think, is like a Democrat county. I could be wrong off the top of my head if anyone wants to double check that, because I think Lynn County definitely is. Actually, I remember talks on Twitter that uh, Trump probably only loses like, because I think Johnson is like super duper college educated. So we will have to see. Um, I am okay. I stopped trying to pronounce native stuff at Seminole County because that's as advanced as we can get. I can also hide this, by the way, free up some screen space. I can make this a little bit bigger. There you go. So that county, Trump coming in at 70%. And if I recall correctly, which one was it? Lyon County up here was a Ted Cruz county back in back in Ted Cruz County back in 2016. So I think a lot's gonna be watching the which 2016 Ted Cruz places Ron can hold, because that's what I could see, you know. Waiting on more results. So pretty interesting actually. New York Times has New York Times has the only county Trump losing is probably no way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They called it. They called it. Let's go. Donald J. Trump has won the Iowa caucuses. That's crazy. Oh my god, dude, that is ridiculously fast. That's crazy. That's pretty wild. All right. Well, yeah. So Donald Trump, it has been called for him winning the Iowa caucus. That is pretty damn fast, to be honest. Has Associated Press called it? Associated Press has called it as well. So that's crazy. That is wild. Welcome to everyone who has joined me. We are currently realizing that Donald J. Trump has won the Iowa caucus. Currently, the county map looks like this, with Trump cruising it in cruise voting Lyon County. But this, that was really quick, to be honest. Oh, man. That was so quick. Huh. Well, that was quick. So let's see. The voting estimate changes. No one even. Yeah, I mean, they called it. No one. Less than 1% of the vote, and they called it. Oh, Black Hawk County, Vivek takes second place. Bremer County, Nikki Haley and Vivek. Rana's in fourth place there. Ryan Binkley is now up to a very solid above Chris Christie. That's good for him. Good for him. So yeah, I mean, wow. Like the music we got going on here. I think Haley gets second? As of right now, yes. And my biggest support for the reason, not only does New York Times kind of agree with me, but if you look at this entrance poll, I mean, it's not perfect, I know, but this entrance poll, I mean, Haley won every single age group over DeSantis. I I don't know how you get second place when every single age group has you in third, you know? So unless some Ramswamy people decide to tactically vote against Haley, yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, that's how that's happening. That's how that's playing out. That is crazy. Sorry guys, I'm kind of waiting for some more results. Something interesting I noticed over here is according to the New York Times like remaining thing, estimated votes remaining, they actually have Nikki Haley winning Johnson and Trump wins every other county pretty handedly. So that would be interesting to say the least. Waiting on more results. Oh, we got some more results from Woodbury County. Kind of like this jazz music that going on. To be honest. Oh, I think Trump finally falls from 70%, but I don't think that matters all too much. You know, I really wish they had this, but for second place, because that would be really nice. Okay, so the Nikki Haley performing second here, probably second here, second here. Oh wait, do we have more results? Wait, they don't even have results for there. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Got another update. Ryan, I love how Binkley is up to 4 votes. Another update, I think. Yep. Orion is up to 6. Des Moines, Polk County, Trump is under 50%. Oh, and he's under. Oh, he's at 51% here in Iowa County. Haley rapidly gaining up to 10%. Has the needle moved at all? No, not at all. Oh, this is new update. Oh, new update. APS called this race. Yeah, it'd be like that. I think a new update is about to come in any second. Yep, there it is. Dude, Haley is gaining fast. Oh, Haley flips Johnson. All right. So I guess yeah, now we're just kind of waiting for the we're just waiting for second place, guys. Another 2% for Haley. Haley is about to overtake Ron. Ron the Sanctimonious. Oh, we're officially at 1% of votes, by the way. Yeah, I mean, we're honestly just waiting for more results. My phone's gonna die. That'll be sad. Let's see. Uncounted votes. Oh wow, these colors are disgusting on freaking Associated Press. Ew. Dude, we're just gonna stick back to here. Hilly. That is crazy. Ron DeSantis is currently 3 votes behind from being in what's it called? Being in 3rd place. It's sad that Ron's career does not do so well after today, probably. But I'll say this much. We'll say this much. He tried. Definitely legally tried, and there we go. Nikki Haley is officially in second place. I need screenshots for this, so sorry if it pauses when I do that. So Haley in second place. I think some more counties came in. I don't know if Cedar County and already come in yet. Wrong though. Man, that's crazy. This was a really nice really nice nice day. You know, I like winning. I like winning these primaries. They're fun. Or excuse me, caucuses. So yep. Haley once again going up. Nothing has changed on the needles thing. Nothing has changed. It's still looking like a 53% victory. Yeah. I'll probably hang out here for about another I'll try and wait for a few more counties to come in, but honestly, I think path has been set pretty cut and dry what's gonna happen. The only real question is between Haley and Trump, and it's you know, when something like Story County comes out, it's actually pretty funny. That might be Trump's only third place. Uh, yeah, 'cause Trump's in second there. It's in third place in Story County, but it's pretty young knight. Oh man, I think we're gonna get another royal drop. Yep. Trump goes up, everyone else loses. There is officially one person in the state of Iowa who has caucused for someone other, other than the guys on the ballot. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to say. I was hoping this would stay on for a bit longer, you know. Something fun would happen. But I think it's just gonna be pretty cut. clear and dry, and I think my prediction is going to be the one that's correct. Mhm. Yep. Trump's going to be, I think of rural dumps coming out. Yep, there we go. Slight increase. Grundy counties come in. Yeah. It's just impressive that Rod's probably going to get third place. So, yeah. Another dump, another increase. Ryan Binkley keeps going up. But I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it for tonight. It seems to be a pretty cut and dry race. I don't think anything too fancy is gonna be occurring. It looks like a very solid Donald Trump win, probably in the 53% percentile. They're saying, according to New York Times. Haley is currently probably the likely second place finish. But yeah, I mean, pretty cut and dry. Looks like Haley will probably come away with Johnson and Story County. I'm not entirely. I mean, this hates you, but this Story County hates Trump. But I mean, I think Trump's gonna clean sweep. I mean, even somewhere like Lyon right now is voting for Trump, and um he's winning something like, sorry, he's winning something like Lyon County, which used to vote for which did vote for Ted Cruz in 2016, but it's very clear that Trump has brought into the fold a overwhelming majority of the Ted Cruz people, um all the people from 2016. It's just this is his party. This is this is just the Donald Trump party, one way or another. I think that is a grand total of $250 million wasted by Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, which is impressive to waste that much money on a losing by a 30% race. So yeah, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. A solid stream. I enjoyed my hour 30 here with y'all. Why don't you go ahead, make sure you're subscribed, you hit the like button and whatnot, ring the bell, because soon we're going to be having a DeSantis 2024 autopsy video coming out, and I have the Constitution, U.S. Constitution Explained video. I'm currently writing the next part for that. I'm really trying hard this year to at least get one video out a month, hopefully more. I hope you all enjoy tonight, and maybe expect like a quick modern day video popping up tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful one, all right? All right, cool.